Hello, Mr. Big Bad Guy. Yeah, if I didn't have to fight all of them at the same time. Ow. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to Enshrouded. So I'm stood on my roof here because I wanted to show you the house. Made a few changes, as you can probably tell. Haven't done anything to the outbuildings really. They're just, well, outbuildings. But my mansion is growing. So you can see I've put more of this framed timber around to bring it down a little bit. I think it was too high, the stone going up a double level. And this here is my chimney, and you can't see it, but there is actually smoke coming out the top. I used one of these, whatever you call them, torches, and put it in the top, which gives off smoke, but in the daytime it doesn't really show up. So put some flowers in, little flower bed. I can show you how to do that later on when we do some more. Nice posh door, and the walls are now, I think, city walls. I think that's what this is. And then this is refined stone, so different types of blocks there. Then inside we go in, you can see the floor is all city block, same as the first layer of the wall. This is, I think, refined wood that I've changed from just the basic wood, so that all looks a bit better. Move the workbench over here because we've got a nice sort of banquet table in here next to our fire. Now at the moment I've put this little fire down here because I don't need it anymore, so that's in a hollow chimney that kind of goes hollow all the way up. And then upstairs we've got this nice posh fire with the best I could do for a hood. so that's that. You can now cook on these as well, so you didn't used to be able to do that. So the chimney kind of follows, if I can get a view of it, you can see the chimney follows all the way up from there. I think the top is actually one block wider than the bottom, but hey, we won't complain, That's about it really, just generally upgraded things, made things look a bit posher, and yeah, there we go. So I didn't actually show you, but this little area on the top here, I have got a ladder here. Not sure whether we're going to use this area really, just put that in because I could. So there you go, there's the house, so far at least. Right, regarding my gear, you can see, if we get the sun in the right direction, we're now wearing the archers, the ranger's gear, and you go to here, you can see we've got the ranger hood, the archer chest, the ranger gloves, the ranger trousers, and the archer boots. And that's because the archer boots and the archer chest are just as good as the ranger equivalent. However, the other archer stuff we had wasn't, so I've upgraded that using this lady here to the full archer set, which is the highest, best set we can get off her. It's not necessarily the best set you can get. I think if we go to a different build, for instance, we can get much better stats, but this is the build I wanted to stick with.
There's still blood.
So I'm busy crafting linen like a man with 5 arms. That's actually empty now of flax because I've put all the linen I had after doing what I did into here. So we've now got a reasonable amount of linen available. Right, speaking of linen, something else that needs to be done. Yoo-hoo! Right, he wants us to craft an advanced glider. So, fly with style, consider building a better glider. And we can now do that because the better glider is here. That required linen, which we didn't have before. So we can now make one of those.
Measure twice, cut once.
And there it is. So we can equip that. And then this one is now redundant. But just as a comparison, I go here. We can see this one gives us 150% range, 15 speed, and only uses 4 stamina per second. This one's 100% range, 10 speed, and 4 stamina per second. So we get faster. I don't know if faster means we automatically get more range, or whether the 150% range is because we're 150% faster. I suspect that makes sense. Anyway, it's irrelevant. We get better range. That's the main thing. Alright, so we don't need that one anymore. We can get rid of that. Right, something else I wanted to show you, because I missed it in a previous episode. In here, we have got Hellscourge Sword, which is an epic sword. Now, it's only level 11, and it'll only ever be level 11. So, you're not really missing anything if you don't get it. But I need to show you where I got it, because I should have got it in the last episode. I think it was the last episode. So, 26, it does cutting, piercing, and blunt. Blunt, piercing, cutting, blunt, so everything can be upgraded. And it only has 160 durability, but then so does that. Whereas that has 250 and does 31. So I think it should replace, unfortunately, Fenrig's axe, which is a level 12. Kind of loath to do that, but it gives us everything that's got, plus piercing. So I think it's kind of sensible to do that. I don't know whether to keep this axe as a backup, or maybe replace that one. We're losing a lot of durability, but yeah, let's upgrade it and see what it comes out as. So we want to go to enhance, and that one. Okay, so that now gives us 32 damage compared to the 28 we were doing. It's better because it's got piercing on it. That had a lot of piercing on it at 31 damage. So I think that's the best combination we can do. So I'm actually going to salvage that one. We'll take a chance, and it does look really cool. So whether it's any good or not is kind of irrelevant if it looks cool. Alright, let's just drop those in there. And right, let me take you and show you how to get that sword, because it's quite easy in a difficult sort of a way. But before I do that, where are we? This mountain up here is between us and Mistbury Catacombs, and we need to go that way because I want to take you to Lone Thistle, which is where I had all those problems in the last episode. So I've climbed this mountain, which was actually very difficult to do, and I've just put a temporary altar on the top. So I'm going to take you there, and the reason I did it was because this mountain is directly between us and where we need to go. So I have to go all the way round past the Hill of the Scavengers, or I don't think I can get that way actually. So I thought it was kind of cool, and the view up there is amazing, and perhaps even a good place for a base, although there we go. There isn't much room up here, clearly, but you could flatten it out. You could build a tower here, and it's doable. So I'm looking north at the moment, and you can see the big where are we? There, the ancient spire at Revelwood is kind of to our north over there. If I look east, let me just come up here. So in the distance there, you can see the desert biome, and we can't get to that yet because of the red shroud. We have to increase our altar before we can get over there. But over there is another spire. So if we check the map, That's all the way over here. We need to go there for the Eternal Spell. So I ran all the way around, and I've put another flame altar there ready to save us time trying to negotiate through here. We've already done this flame shrine once, so don't need to do that again. But there we go, let's get on with it. So I want to take you back to Lone Thistle over there, which is that away. And where are we? So we've got a big valley, then a mountain. We want to go to the right of the mountain. So that's presumably the big valley is where my head is. That's the mountain, so we want to go over there somewhere. With our nice improved glider, we should be able to get some decent distance. Maybe not make that mountain perhaps, but that's Mistbury Catacombs there. We're coming back to that. Can we get around here maybe? Yeah, maybe. Come on, you can do it. Or not. Let's try here. Oops, don't fall off. There we go. Okay, so we're down there. So that exactly above my head now. That's where we're going. That's Lone Thistle. And if we come at it from this direction, now if you can't get up this mountain as I did, you can go around the mountain down there. So you'd pick up that flame shrine. There's the house there where the guy was talking about flying like the bird, and that's probably a safe way to get in actually. So let's do that. Let's go down here. Yeah, so those are the blue flowers that were attacking me last time I was here. Let's just down here. Okay. So I'm not going to bother with these blue flowers because they are... Well, I've got loads of the stuff now. So we're just going to run past those. Okay. Now, in the... There's a guy that I really hate. So I think if we come up here... Just trying to show you how you can achieve this, really. So there is a spot somewhere... I think it's that one there. Oh, no, we didn't want to do that. Let's try that again. Kind of don't like having the glider function combined. Yeah, the glider function is combined with the jump, which means you don't have a lot of choice. Oh, okay. Right, this is the guy you have problems with, so we're just going to beat 3 shades of him. Just got to keep at him until you stun him, and once he's stunned he's relatively easy to defeat, but it's getting that stun because he hits so hard. Right, okay, so that's got rid of the dudes. Let me just bandage. You can do this without having to fight the dudes, but for me to have the time to explain to you how to find it and how to get it. I really needed to not be attacked while I was doing it. So in the journal, obviously I've completed it, so we're going to have to go down to completed quests. You have got, where the heck was it? Yeah, it's called Buried Curse, and you'll see a note revealed that a cursed blade was buried in Lone Thistle, which is where we are now, alongside its former owner. You do the people resting at this graveyard a favor by retrieving that forsaken item. It's buried under a tree. So that's the only information you get. I'm actually running out of time here. So you've got to look for a tree in Lone Thistle. Now, last time when I was struggling, we came in through that arch there. So whichever way you come, you're aiming towards this house that's out of the shroud. So you want to come up here. And this is the graveyard, which you saw me digging various gravestones in. And didn't find anything. However, behind you is a tree. And if you look here, you'll see this one is actually nothing. But you can collect that if you want. It's water. So that's some honey. And then the same over here, you've got some loot. But you can see, there you go, just see an orange glow by my feet on this grave here. So what you want to do is get your pickaxe. There we go. So you dig up his body and then you can search it. And in his body you find the Hellscourge sword. So there you go, that's how you get it. You can dig this one up as well, but this is just stuff. There we go. Yeah, just normal sort of dead body stuff. So there you go, that's how you get the Hellscourge sword. Let me get out of here before we die. You only have to come to these steps and then you're out of the shroud here, which is kind of good. You can take those flowers out if you want, but I don't need to. So yes, the Queen's Tomb. You see that we get this wonderful shield, which is actually illuminates your area slightly, which is rather nice. So in order to do that, we need to find the location of the Queen's Hidden Tomb, blah 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 blah, and that is actually, I believe, Mistbury Catacombs. Yeah, so it's taking us to there. So put a waypoint on that, and then to save me going all the way around the mountain, we're just going to fast travel to the top here. And wherever it is, down there. So I think I'll get a chance to do my buffs when I get there, so do that. So you can see if you can get on top of this mountain, you can actually enter these catacombs from the top. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of it there as I was flying down. But it is perfectly possible. But you're probably going to want to come in through the front door anyway, and I'll show you why. Just make sure we've triggered the respawn. Pretty sure we did. Yep. So you need a lockpick to get in, and there are quite a few doors in here actually that you need a lockpick for. If you don't have one, you can either make one, or come on, face the right way. No, it's not going to do it. There we go. You can just chop the door down. So take your pick. The reason I said you probably want to come in this way is you can see these things. They're both the same, doesn't matter which one you do, but these give you clues. So it says one is far left to the eldest most regal, the beak of the eagle rips high clouds, and skin blood taints the snow as kin pierces kin. So the bits that are highlighted are the important bits. So one is far left, high clouds, okay. Go right for the youngest child of the lyre, a voice to inspire, cross the sea of despair, and find the ocean's heart there. So left high, right across the sea, so that's low, and then inside the main room, along the spine, aching, one above and one below, both hidden waiting. So we've got one to the left, up high, one to the right, down low, and then two straight ahead, one's high and one's low. Okay, so that's your clue. So really it's just sort of follow the directions. So we've got to go left and into the enshrouded bit. So we can see a door straight ahead of us. Don't think there's much loot around, but I will check it out just in case. So we'll be coming back to this bit. Let's do over here first. So again, another lockpick. Now I do have lockpicks, so I'll use them, but as you saw, you can't just chop doors down or make a lock. Got one. You need some metal scraps for it. Okay, so watching out for baddies. There's one over there. Missed. Nice. I'm using copper arrows, by the way, I don't know if you noticed. You can actually jump through these windows, I believe. I think that just takes us back to where we were, but makes life somewhat easier. And where are we going here? Okay, well, I've kind of got lost now, haven't I? Let's go back and just refresh our mind as to where the heck we are. Oh, no, I'm thoroughly lost now. Completely lost my sense of direction. Ah, right, okay. So, we've come through the door. Or did we? No, we didn't. We didn't come through that door. That would be open if I'd have come through that door. Sorry, I'm making this a lot more complicated than it needs to be. Right, so this is where we came in here. We triggered somebody. You over there, shut up. A critical hit, and we've got a witch or something over there. Can't hit her. Kind of really rather get rid of her before we get into the nitty-gritty. She go? There you are. Right. Let's try this again. So, we've come in through the front door, we want to go left. Down into the shroud, through the locked door. Keep going up here. Check for secret doors. See any? Back out of the shroud. Across there. Okay, so we can see we can go higher, and the way higher is up this. Okay, so that just takes us back down to where we came in. So we want to go across here. So, and there's... Excuse me? How dare you? So here's your first button. There. It's tempting me to go this way, but actually I don't think there is anything over here. Yeah, some stuff. That's obviously a way of giving you some metal shards in case you need to make lockpicks. Alright, so this is the far left one. Again, we have a door. So I'll have the wood. And in here is a chest. Ooh, and a bottle of water. Some stuff. And you can go back out that way if you want. That just takes you back to where you started. Particularly interesting in that. If you want to go through the door, by the way, just shoot the nasty stuff. There we go. So if you come in from the top, if you manage to avoid the door, get on top of the mountain, you can just drop down into here and start straight away because you're right next to it. Then of course you miss the clues. We all like clues, don't we? Okay, so that's the far left one. Right, we can go through that door, I believe. I can hear another witch. We also have a hook point here, so it's clearly intending us to go down at some point. I'll take you through this door so you can see where it brings you out. There we go. Where's my wood? I want my free wood. No, apparently not. So this is the witch that I shot earlier. She was hiding in here. And again, I don't think there's anything in here, but in this corner you will spawn those little bug things. And the bug things can't actually get through because they spawn behind the wall. Now that might be telling you there's something behind the wall, but I don't think so, and I'm not pickaxing through a solid stone wall to find out, so there you go. Alright, so we've got one done. We know there's one high and one low, but it's telling us the next one is to the right across the Sea of Despair. So we can see one over there, I think. Yeah, that worked. But that's what they call the Sea of Despair. You have to get across that. So let us continue the route. And again, I might as well just use a lockpick. It's much quicker and easier. Okay. So here we kind of reach a dead end and you sort of say to yourself, well, why would it bring you this way? And the reasoning is this thing here. Okay, so go through there. There's a chest here. Yeah, I think I want those. Okay, so here's your Sea of Despair. So make sure you have enough stamina before you embark on this. You do not want to fall into the red stuff. Okay. So we've got a dude here. Yeah, won't give me his goodies. If that ever happens to you, by the way, you can get them. Just pickaxe some of the ground away. And you can get the stuff. Unimportant. Didn't really need that. You would? No. So again, Through here. Check for goodies. I don't want those. Okay, and that takes you back up. But before we go that way, you'll notice here you've got a hook thing there and another one there. Go over to that one, you find a silver chest. With a level 7 shepherd staff. I think I'm way over level for this, to be honest. But that's not a bad thing. Alright, so this dude here. There's usually 2 guys here, but I may have already killed one of them. Okay. That one. Tried to ambush me. The body of the guy we shot earlier, and you can see we've got 1 switch missing. So I'll collect this. So where is the missing switch? Well, essentially we just have to say, well, where haven't I been yet? And one of the places I haven't yet been is down in the gloop. So let's just go back down there. And if you jump across here, I think somewhere, remember where? Ah, that's the one I shot from over there. So you have to shoot it anyway, you can't stand in front of it. So we've done that one, so where did I miss one? It's dark down here, sorry about that. Yeah, come on then. Let's be having you. I thought I heard another witch. Oh, see that? Come on, clear. Thank you. No, I clearly missed one somewhere. There's a chest over there. Don't really need the arrows. Okay, where did I miss one? Okay, finally. So, coming in from over there, where my head is, that's where you come in. You swing across from that bridge, and then follow it round to the right. And the switch is up high up there. So, that's the one I was missing. So now you can see we got all 4. And you can just jump down there. Wow, so that took quite a while. I've cut a lot of that out because I was just running around thinking, where the heck is this switch? I've done it before and I didn't have a problem with it, but that's what you do. So yeah, just go up to your right, swing across that bridge onto there, follow it around going up the stairs to your right, and then you can see it. Not sure if you might even be able to see it from down here, but we'll try that another day. Anyhow, so all that really was to get to this chest, or this casket, and in the casket you find your shield. So there we go. That's nasty pink stuff around here. You don't want to go off the sides. So let me just compare that. So the shield that we've got is the Rising Fighter shield, and that gives us 7 block, 20 parry, and 100 durability. This one, 7 block, 20 parry, 110 durability, but it gives you 8% shroud resistance. So it's basically the same as the one I had, but with the added benefit of shroud resistance. Whatever that means. So again, I really don't need any more of those. I'm going to get rid of that because we no longer need it. The mace is level 7. I think that's way too low for what we're doing. I somehow managed to pick up a load of flint arrows. And that's about that. So yeah, you can see the shield. I can't swing around while I'm holding it up, but you get the idea. So we've now got the shield and the sword, which kind of semi-illuminate the area around you. Not much, but it can be helpful because, you know, if you're going in a dark place, you need a torch, but then you can't fight because you've got the torch in your hand. So having these initially is a benefit. And you can break all of this stuff if you want. I don't think there's a lot of stuff in it. Bone meal. Don't really need bone meal. What's that? Cloth? Yeah, more cloth. Definitely have the water. And looks like it's night time again. So there we go. That's Mistbury Catacombs. Eventually. Took me long enough, I know. I don't know whether to leave that altar there because it does make getting the salt from this marker here much easier. I think I can probably get there now from... well, maybe not. Anyway, let's go home and drop this stuff off. See what other mischief we can get up to. And it's night time again, of course. So this time we're going to shift R. We overflowed on everything. Think we've got anything for there? Don't think we've got anything for there either. Okay, so bone meal putting in here. Oh, I've actually moved it. Yeah, I put his well, it's supposed to be his cauldron, but I put that in there. It does actually give you a comfort level, I believe. I can't show you easily, so it seemed sensible to have one. And as you probably saw, that doesn't go in there. It's in there. Just chuck this in here for now. Oh, okay, wrong way. That way now. Yeah, as you probably saw, my rested bonus is now huge. So let's just sleep. Yeah, 37 minutes, which is really nice. So that's a combination of like the fire and the bedside table, which is now a better one. The tables, upgrading everything. Basically, anything that gives you a comfort bonus when you go into the workbench. Okay, it's morning again. Yeah, so I've widened these windows just so we got a better view. I haven't put any frames in them or anything. Yeah. Okay, so what do we have next? Well, we really need the fireplace. It allows you to cook much better foods. We do also have a load of these side quests. Not sure. I mean, we don't really need another matron's head. We don't really need another Vukar head. Not really using trophies. The bow might be interesting. Let's explore the hunter camp and look around. Now, I think the problem with the bow is... yeah, it's quite deep into enemy territory. It seems to actually be in the same place as the fire. So, have a look. Lost in the Shroud. We look at the map for that one. So set that. Oh no, that's the fireplace over there. So yeah, we could do that. The Rumble in the Catacombs is kind of next in terms of closest to us, and we've got a couple of things over here as well. I don't need to do the Eternal spell really because I'm not using a staff, but for sake of completeness, we will do it. Hallow Halls, I'm really not interested in. So, and Pikemead, we're going to struggle with Pikemead, I can tell you that now. So maybe we do the Rumble in the Catacombs at the risk of doing more Catacombs. That's that one. We can get there from the Spire. Let's have an attempt at that one. I don't really remember that one, so it's probably going to be running around in circles again. And it's over here. Alright, so we're just across a bit of Shroud. Not that far away. Thought I'd actually set a waypoint, but apparently I didn't. Definitely down there. It's only 165 away. I think it's probably in the Shroud. Doesn't look like it, but oh well. Let's dive down there and see what we can find. Be careful of red goop. Yeah, so we're directly over it there, I think. Location below. Location still below. Okay. Interesting. Right, well before we go any further, let's get some buffs going. We're into new territory here, so I'm suspecting... oh, I forgot to repair my sword. Expecting things will be a little more tricky. Those horrible things. Okay, so construction felt rumble in feet. So construction material is in bold. Just updated. Ah, respawn point. That's handy. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be in the Shroud for this one. Take one of those, give us a little bit longer. And that. Experience scroll. Okay. I always forget to use those, so I'm actually going to use that now. Saw another dude there somewhere. Oh, no, I didn't want to shut the gate. Oh, it's handy, a spare... Oops. A spare sword, just in case. See lightning. Sure I saw another dude walking around here. There you are. Oh, collision. Okay, something going on with the collisions in this game now. Didn't used to be a problem. I am using my shield. What's going on? They've got some blocking power. Not sure this is the right weapon for this. That does 32, same amount as that one, so I think we're going to have to remember to get that repaired. Seem to be much of interest down here. There is a sword buried into the stone there. I see you. It wanted me to go in smacking the pots, and then I would have blown myself up. Not very friendly, was it? Okay. Collect all the rubbish, we can always get rid of it later. Another one there. Okay, locked door. Past all this lightning, unfortunately, but maybe we can use it to our advantage if we encounter a bad dude. Okay. Definitely something in there, isn't there? That's not very friendly. Oh, switch. Oh, I see. So that's just a way you can get around if you don't want to try and fight the lightning. Okay. And that's probably the gate that we were at a minute ago. I'm smacking these now because I'm getting quite short on water. I've done a lot of seedling growing, and that uses a lot of water. We're close to the entrance. Let's just go back and reset our timer. There we go. Okay, so let's switch open this gate. Yep. So there's a switch in there and a switch on the floor. Yeah, so that switch, you have to stand on that and shoot the other one. That's fairly obvious. Nasty things. Nasty bugs. And there's another one somewhere. Okay, so rid of you. Oops. Where did I go? Ow. Need to find somewhere safe. Missed. Okay, that's not working well. Can't fight all of them at once. I hate these things. They are nearly impossible to defeat, aren't they? They don't stagger, or at least not for very long. Every time I press my button, I should be able to put my shield up. Not like, oh no, you've just put it down, you can't put it back up again. If that was, if I had to gripe about something, that would be what I would gripe about. No. Okay, let's try that again. this pillar. Oh, he learned quick. Yeah, he's latched onto that tactic, hasn't he? Right, finally. Completely lost track of where I was now. Through here, I think. We need to reset my timer as well. Should I do that first, or after we get this nasty witch out of the way? Alright, let's get rid of you. I think there was another one somewhere. Yeah. Will you please die? Thank you. Yep, they're getting tougher. What was that? Another witch. No, that was Archer. Ow! Don't reduce my time anymore, I haven't got long as it is. Right, I think I'm going to have to go and reset this timer. Suck into the floor. Find my way back out again. And we'll take this opportunity to bandage up. This sword is also nearly done for. Alright. That keeps that open, can't see a thing. Hunter's bow. Don't really need that stuff, but for the sake of completeness. Oh, copper bars. Very nice. Oh, hello. Where did you lot come from? Okay, so I'm going more. Oh, hey! Alright, so it looks like we need to continue through this way. Oh, another one of those. I'm really interested in fighting him. Pitch black. I don't think we need to blow that up. Just in case it reveals something. Which it didn't. Okay, what did that open then? Ah, there. Kinda nice if I could shut that door, stop him creeping in behind me, but... Some light, please. Can't see a thing. Some water. That's good. We're running out of time in this road again. This looks like some kind of a storeroom. Off, exploding barrel. Some arrows, some loot. Alternate sides by the look of it. Ow! Didn't see those. It's cheating. Yeah, that was a prayer for the flame. We might actually need that. I think that's where we came in. Okay. So we could have avoided the spikes, maybe. That looks like exploding barrels. That is exploding barrels. Okay, we are running out of time. Loot just lying about. Have I already blown it up? Uh-oh. No, ain't happening. Oh, okay. You can't do it through a door, that's not fair. Well, we needed to reset the timer anyway, didn't we? I'm running out of weapons here. health back. And we're going to need more time. Oh, go away. Let's get our body stuff back anyway. Don't need anything that's going to shrink my shroud time. Weathered stone block. Okay. I think this is where I was trying to jump up a minute ago. That's quite bright in that corner. Anywho, it looks like we're gonna have to go and kill Mr. Big Bad Guy. Just not sure what with. Let's get rid of that just in case we have to end up drawing him back here. Hello, Mr. Big Bad Guy. Yeah, help if I didn't have to fight all of them at the same time. Ow. Okay, you're coming in here, are you? Okay. No, let me out. Trapping me in. It's not friendly. Can't see where you're going. Okay. Let's try and separate them out a little bit, shall we? Can't fight them all at one go, they're just too tough. So, to try and let them reset a little bit. So it would be a big help if you could actually see what was going on. Storeroom, okay, so that's where we are. So there's the big guy there. Would you be so kind as to just stand there a minute while I shoot you? Would you do that? Oh, no you won't. Okay. But now you're trapped in there. You have a little... Oh, hello. Right, there we go. That's one big bad guy. Gave us a wand. I'd really rather I had an axe or something. And we're back in the problem of not having much time in the shroud left. Okay, let's use a prayer. Hang on, that didn't help. Plus 1 minute time in the shroud, but it didn't give me 1 minute time in the shroud, did it? You're stuck there, that's fine, you can stay there. And would you be so kind as to come over here? Just maybe here? If you could get stuck in this corner, that would be kind of good. No! Trap me in. And then if we run up here, will you stay in that corner? Will you follow me? Archer boots. I'm sure there was blocks in there a minute ago. Okay, so how do we get out of this place? There. There. Yeah. Yep. That's working. And straight across here. Oh, we're out of stamina. It's alright. 20 seconds, 19 seconds. There, we made it. Okay. Whew. So, did that count? Did we complete it? I think we did. Yeah, I think it's completed just by getting that chest, which had archer boots in it, and we didn't really even need them. So, did we unlock? Oh, the weathered stone block. Okay. Alright then. Well, I have to say that's not my favourite. That was horrible. It's too long, you don't get enough time in the shroud. You can extend your time, but then you meet those enemies that are absolutely solid. As you saw, I just kind of ran past them because they are a nightmare. So I can't fast travel from here even though I am actually not in the shroud. So we need to figure a way out. Flame Sanctum. If we can get out across Shroud, we really need to go and repair some stuff. I'm fearful that if I go around that way, we're just going to get further into trouble. So let's head in this general direction. Let's see if we can leave that way. Okay, well, that was a Catacombs episode. All we seem to have done is run through Catacombs, but I'm afraid I'm all out of time for this episode. You can see I'm harvesting linen like a man with 5 arms. Thank you very much for joining me. Sorry, it was a little bit messy. Those Catacombs can be tricky. First one's okay, Mistbury's not too bad if you can find the switches. The second one, there's a lot of nasty stuff in there. You're in the shroud, and honestly, I think you could probably give it a miss. I don't think there's much in there that you get from doing it, really, that justifies the hassle of getting it. But that's up to you. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves. Please like, share, subscribe, whatever you do, it all helps me, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye now.